From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Matz gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Hey guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
Segura runs. Don't want to forget about it. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Lowry. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Vince Velasquez, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the third baseman, number 6.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
One out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken up in the zone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Taken there by Lowry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Rolled slowly to first. Smith is there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Maikel Franco trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira is there. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's batting .500, 6 for 12. He's also hit 3 home runs. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone! Solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Pitch on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We've played two, all even at one apiece. Stepping into the box, Vince Velasquez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Vince Velasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So striding in, Gene Segura, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lowry to play this one at short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 3.
So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The pitcher.
Back to you guys.
Steven.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He went down swinging to start the home first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 17, Rhys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On, he pops it up. Smith in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. McNeil is right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Great support from his infield though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is there. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do, to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100%.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Michael Bronco.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Here comes the first pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Conforto isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a play like that before. To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. first pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Matz, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So 1 run here, scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Right.
And now Bryce Harper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Phillies strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Number 6.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Popped up. And no one will get this one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen on the move. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Juan Lagares. comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called. Strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right. Oh no, he butchered it. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. There's Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia. Odubel Herrera 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's Cano now at second. Scooped up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Conforto. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-1. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Michael Conforto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the play, one away. Standing in, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Dominic Smith. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Cano is off at first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Nick Williams will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Conforto moves over, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They still trail it here 2-1. Travis d'Arnaud is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. David Robertson is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jeff McNeil. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Robertson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it 2-1. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Line to the right side. Conforto is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Lowry's got it. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. It's there, and he's out.
The first baseman.
Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steven Matz gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Vince Velasquez takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East, Steven Matz got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 2-1. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they pounded the Indians 9-0. Sonny Gray earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Reds past the Braves 8-2. The Colorado Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Nats 10-5. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-0. The Buccos combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-3. The Redbirds combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-5. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-3. The Red Sox put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the visiting Tigers 10-7. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. The Giants completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-2. Mark Trumbo drove in 4, leading the Orioles to the victory over the White Sox 5-4. The Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 5-4. The A's had 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. Max Kepler had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Twins were victorious over Houston 12-9. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.